Welcome to Trending Now USA, bringing you the biggest stories in global sports. Today we focus on a moment that has electrified tennis fans across Asia and beyond. Filipino tennis star Eala has delivered one of the defining performances of her young career, surviving a marathon match at the Suzhou Open to book her spot in the quarterfinals. This is not just another victory on the WTA 125 circuit. It is a statement win that underscores her resilience, her maturity, and her growing stature in the sport. The Suzhou Open, part of the prestigious Chinese swing on the WTA calendar, has attracted a strong field of competitors, each aiming to climb the rankings and sharpen their game as the season nears its conclusion. For Eala, seeded number 4 at this tournament, every match comes with heightened expectations. Fans and analysts alike have been watching closely, eager to see how she would respond after a demanding semi-final run in Jingshan just days earlier. In her round of 16 match at Suzhou, Eala faced a formidable opponent who pushed her to the absolute limit. The encounter stretched over 3 hours, testing every aspect of her game: technical execution, tactical awareness, physical endurance, and mental toughness. By the time the final point was played, Eala had not only secured a place in the quarterfinals, but also delivered one of the most memorable matches of the tournament. The opening set saw Eala establish control with her aggressive baseline game. Her forehand, often described as one of her most potent weapons, pierced through rallies, allowing her to dictate the tempo. Yet her opponent proved equally determined, retrieving balls, mixing up spins, and keeping Eala on her toes. It was a set defined by narrow margins, with both players trading breaks of serve and refusing to back down. Ultimately, Eala clinched the set by staying composed during a tense tiebreak, a sign of her growing ability to manage pressure moments. The second set told a different story. Her opponent raised her level, capitalizing on a brief dip in Eala's first serve percentage. Suddenly, the momentum swung, and errors began to creep in. The long rallies that Eala had been dominating began to tilt in the other direction, with her opponent outlasting her in extended exchanges. Despite fighting valiantly, Eala dropped the set, forcing the match into a decider. The third set became the ultimate test of willpower. At this point, fatigue was evident on both sides. Every game stretched into deuce battles, with neither player willing to concede ground. Eala's court coverage and defensive skills became vital as she tracked down shots that seemed destined to end the rally. More than once, she turned defense into offense, flipping points in her favor and igniting the crowd. At 5 games all, the tension reached its peak. Breaking serve at the crucial moment, Eala stepped up to serve for the match. With nerves of steel, she delivered a series of clutch first serves and sealed victory with a forehand winner down the line, a shot that encapsulated her fearless approach. The celebration that followed was not just about advancing to the quarterfinals. It was about proving she could endure, adapt, and emerge victorious from one of the toughest matches of her career so far. This marathon battle showcased why Eala is considered one of the most promising young players in tennis. She did not just survive. She thrived under pressure. For the Philippines, Eala's win resonates far beyond the tennis court. Each victory she earns on the international stage becomes a beacon of hope and inspiration for aspiring athletes back home. In a country where tennis has traditionally taken a backseat to sports like basketball and boxing, Eala is rewriting the narrative. She is showing that Filipinos can excel in tennis, that with the right mix of talent, training, and determination, world-class success is possible. Her rise has been carefully cultivated. Training at the Rafa Nadal Academy in Spain gave her access to world-class coaching and facilities, shaping her into a player who combines discipline with natural talent. Her junior career saw her capture Grand Slam doubles titles, but her transition into the professional ranks is what truly sets her apart. Unlike many juniors who struggled to replicate their early success, Eala has embraced the grind of the Pro Tour, building her ranking step by step. At just 20 years old, she is already ranked within the top 60 of the world, the highest ever ranking achieved by a Filipino player. Her performances this year, including her historic WTA 125 title in Guadalajara, demonstrate that she is on a trajectory that could soon place her within the top 50 and eventually much higher. The Suzhou quarterfinal run is another building block toward that goal. Matches like the one she just played are also invaluable learning experiences. They expose both strengths and areas to improve. Analysts noted that while her ground strokes remain a weapon, her serve will continue to be a focus. Against stronger returners, holding serve consistently becomes even more critical. In addition, maintaining composure during dips in momentum is a skill that will serve her well as she faces top-tier opponents in the future. Looking ahead in Suzhou, the challenges only grow tougher. The quarterfinals could pit her against experienced players like Tatiana Maria or rising stars eager to make their mark. Every round presents a new test, and Eala will need to summon the same resilience and tactical awareness that carried her through the marathon match. Yet what sets Eala apart is her mindset. Time and again, she has spoken about focusing on the process rather than just the results. For her, every match is a chance to grow, to learn, and to push herself further. That perspective allows her to handle setbacks without losing confidence, an attribute that bodes well for her long-term career. The Suzhou Open itself is becoming a significant chapter in her journey. It is part of a broader Chinese swing that began with the Jingshan Open, where she reached the semi-finals. By stringing together deep runs across multiple tournaments in a short span, she is proving not only her skill but also her endurance and adaptability. The Asian hardcourt season is notoriously demanding, yet Eala is showing she belongs. Filipino fans worldwide are rallying behind her success. Social media platforms buzz with updates after each match, with supporters celebrating her victories and encouraging her through every challenge. The pride in seeing a Filipino athlete excel on an international stage is palpable, creating a sense of national unity and excitement around tennis. The significance of her quarterfinal run in Suzhou also extends to her ranking. Every match won at this level brings valuable WTA points, which contribute to improving her seedings in future tournaments. Better seedings mean more favorable draws, which in turn increase her chances of going deeper into events. It's a cycle of growth, and Eala is firmly on the upward trajectory. Beyond rankings, however, it is the intangibles that matter most. Her ability to handle marathon matches, to stay locked in mentally for 3 hours under pressure, is what will prepare her for the highest stages, Grand Slams, WTA 1000s, and perhaps even the WTA Finals one day. These are the arenas where the margins are razor-thin, and the players who can outlast both opponents and nerves emerge as champions. It is important to note that Eala's success does not come overnight. It is the product of years of hard work, sacrifices, and unwavering belief. Her family has been by her side since the beginning, supporting her journey from local courts in the Philippines to international arenas. The dedication of her coaches and the structure provided by her training academy have also played pivotal roles. Now, as she stands on the brink of greater success, Eala is not just playing for herself. She is carrying the dreams of countless young athletes in the Philippines who see her as proof that barriers can be broken. In every forehand winner, every fist pump, and every hard-fought victory, she embodies the spirit of determination that inspires others to chase their own goals. The Suzhou Open quarterfinals are set to be another thrilling chapter. Whether she advances further or not, the statement has already been made. Eala is a fighter, a competitor, and a rising star who refuses to be overlooked. Her marathon victory is a reminder that tennis is as much about heart as it is about skill, and she is both in abundance. As fans, analysts, and fellow players look ahead, one thing is clear. Eala's journey is only just beginning. The road to the top of women's tennis is long and demanding, but if her Suzhou performance is any indication, she has the drive, the game, and the resilience to get there. The quarterfinals await, and with them, another chance to shine.